Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Tuesday night Principled Chiropractic call sponsored by DE and Band of Brothers all over the world. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week and a fantastic Tuesday night. We've got just a few more weeks left in the year, so make them count, right? I wanted to make sure that I brought up the connect groups. These are going to be big, right? We're going to hang on to those. So throw something in the chat box if you're from blue team or if you're from orange team or yellow team. So we want to just keep that momentum going from DE. We want to keep everybody connected and focused. And so as we go along, cheer each other on. All right. So, everybody, make sure you remember your team, stay connected with them, and can't wait to get back together with you all in January for the next DE. That's going to be in Clearwater. It's January 9th through January 12th at the I think that's a Marriott down in Clearwater. Make sure you register at lifede.com. And if you have any questions or anything like that, make sure you contact Kat. She will be able to make sure it's all streamlined for rooms and everything else like that too. Cool. All right. So tonight we are in for a treat. He has been born and raised in DE, roamed around the back room as a kid, and now he is nurturing two little people of his own. He's got a fresh new baby girl. He did not get to come to this past DE because she was born right in that little window. So he is still beaming from all that love from the babies. So we're going to welcome Tim Warner from Point Pleasant, New Jersey.
Thank you, Dawn. Purple team, represent. I missed you guys at the last DE. It's weird not being at DEs, especially a monumentous one like the 60th. So like Dawn said, we had a little baby girl on October 7th, and his due date was the 19th. So we've just been in it. We've been blessed with abundance and love and a purpose that you can't really match in any other arena. So things have been great. Days are busy, but I really miss you guys at the last DE. I'm fresh off of viewing of the Elf on the Shelf movie. I might have dozed off a little bit during it. 9 o'clock has become, I put Luca to bed around this time. So this is like, I should have made myself a coffee on my espresso machine or something, but I'm up. DE's here. It fires you back up, and it's awesome to be here. So things have been great. Family's great. Practice is great. And one of the things that's kind of been weighing on me, a little epiphany I've had is you can make a lot of money being phony. Like being phony, being fake is it's probably a good way to make a lot of money, whether it's an election cycle, a salesman, whatever, social media highlight reels. It's probably a good way to make money. But what DE teaches us is to be real. And when you be real, not only is it about making a lot of money, which a lot of DE people do, it's about being able to put your head on the pillow at night and look around at all the things you have and just feeling blessed. It's about being able to hold your newborn baby in your left arm and your 2.5-year-old son in your right arm while your wife's on the other side and watch an Elf on the Shelf movie at 8 o'clock at night and feel like nothing else in the world matters. Nothing else in the world exists. And having a second kid, DE has, it's just instilled, it's not like it's taught me, but it's just instilled in me a way of life to guide my children, to guide my patients in my office. And that's really what we do. And when you're real, it's not about showing up to work to make money and go home and be like, man, thank God that's over. When we had Luca and when we had Lily, I was in my office again within 24 hours. Because the people I take care of are the ones who showered me with more love over having children than anybody else. My friends, most of my, like, not that they didn't, but we feel so much love from the people in our office. We receive so much more back than we give, and we give a lot because we serve them, we love them, and we show them a different way of life, and we give them a map to all these things they've been thinking and feeling and experiencing in their life, we share with them a very basic principle of innate intelligence, of lasting purpose, of subluxation. And I had a guy today, it was his second visit, he said, since my last visit, so much of what I've been feeling makes sense now. Like, you just explain it so simply when we tell the chiropractic story that it makes sense. And when we look back at listen, not every single person who started care with me is still under care, okay? Not everyone is going to say, wow, that makes sense. But I look at my office now, and the people we see every week and the people we've seen consistently for years, it made sense to them and their life has changed. A portion of their life has changed. Sometimes we're too good at getting people better, symptomatically relieved too quickly. And it's too quick for them to get it. And they're back. They always come back. But we can look over time at this practice that we've built of people that I love going into my office to see, and that fill me up with purpose, and that shower me with love and fill me up with life and joy. I have a mountain of presents. It looks like Christmas Eve came from the people who gave us stuff when Lily was born, our second kid. And that's the difference between DE and being phony and being fake and doing something just because you want to make a lot of money, just because you want some acclaim on social media, some notoriety in the profession. My notoriety is when I watch Elf on the Shelf with my family on a Tuesday night at 8:00. That's the dynamic essential. That notoriety is when I go into my office tomorrow and I get to hang out with people I love for 3 hours. That's the dynamic essential. But it's showing up over and over and over again. It's paying attention to the people who've instilled that in me. It's showing up to DE time and time and time again. I obviously missed the 60th, but I haven't missed too many. And sometimes the message is the same, we're different. But we keep showing up. We surround ourselves with our tribe. This week, it's winter here in New Jersey. We've had a very extended local summer. That's when all the bennies and tourists are out of here, and we get to enjoy our beaches with nobody on them. And it's been nice and warm up till November. This is the first pretty cold week. It's not crazy yet. And our furnace went. So we have minimal heat in our house. And yesterday I had, the plumber, I'll give you the 12 to 4 window. Of course, he shows up at 3:45 when I'm back in the office. We're packed. I got my wife calling me, put me on the phone with the plumber. I'm going, seeing someone in one room, going back to my office, which I had the girls keep open so I could make a phone call, talk to them, go see another patient. And you know what? It's not ideal, but we had one of our busiest Mondays ever. Then his boss had to come. I thought he was going to install a new furnace today. He had to look at it. Tuesday, same thing. I had to go in and out, calling him, stepping out back, calling him this, that. We had a hugely busy Tuesday. And I'm grateful that our furnace went before it got really freaking cold in New Jersey. So does it stink to have to replace a furnace? Yeah. But I'm grateful that he's coming Friday. So we're going to be a week total without heat. And today 1 million people went to space heaters, and it's just, you're blessed. You're immersed in blessings everywhere. When you need something, it comes up for you. That's abundance. But I'm blessed my furnace went. I'm thankful my furnace went. So I can get a brand new one and know my family's going to be warm for the winter. Right? So chiropractic DE has taught me how to be grateful. It's taught me to step away from the highlight reels and pull back the curtain on our own life and look inside and see what's going on and see what makes us happy. Are we happy because we're serving somebody else? Or are we happy because of who we have around us and what we get to do and feel when no one's watching? It's an awesome time to be a chiropractor. I couldn't imagine being anything else. As far as practice goes, we've had 1 million reactivations this month. And we're a summer practice, so we have a lot of people when summer ends. I mean, we're a shore practice, so we have a lot of people when summer ends. They go down to Florida. They're seeing probably Marilyn, Paula, all you guys get all our Jersey people for 9 months, and then they come back in the summer. But my two CAs and I, we just mention people's names and they show up. Like, hey, so-and-so popped into my head last night. The next week they're in. So do that. If you're in a little bit of a rut, start thinking of people who haven't been in. And I don't do it in an educated way, like, hey, on November 15th, 3 years ago, these people were in. Just I think of people. I genuinely manifest and meditate people who, hey, they're awesome people and they haven't been in a while. I wonder where they are. And usually they come in on their own. Sometimes we'll give them a call. It's Christmas season. So we just ordered our Christmas cards came yesterday. We'll address 600 Christmas cards. We got to stop it somewhere. We can only handwrite so many or write addresses on so many Christmas cards, but we'll send out 600 Christmas cards this week. And we obviously do all active patients and people who are on our hearts who haven't been in a while. It could be who haven't been in 15 years. Patients of mine who are awesome and I know don't live around here. We'll still send them one because they're a part of our life. They're a part of our family. They're people we care about. So if you don't do Christmas cards, I highly recommend doing them. Send them to people. Not only to people who haven't been in to try to get them to come back in, but send them to the people that do come in all the time, your most loyal people. And I will take maybe 50 or 100 aside and I'll handwrite a note on the back from me, just letting people know that I love them and how much I appreciate them and how grateful I am for them and what an awesome journey it's been to see them go from where they started in our office to where they're at now. To see them smiling, to see them powerful, to see them empowered, to see them loving life. So send those cards out. Ours, I just took the same Christmas cards we'll send for my family. I'm sending them through my office to about 600 people. So do that. It doesn't have to be anything special. Take a picture of you in your element and send it out. People love it. I had, this was like the month of pregnant women in my office. I had like 11 pregnant women at the same time. And one of them, right before she gave birth, her and her mom came in their last visit. She's all nervous that her and the baby are doing great. But she's like, I noticed my mom is friends with you on Instagram and Facebook. I sent you a friend request too. Is that okay? Like, yeah, that's the kind of practice we have. You can friend, like we're an open book. There's nothing to hide here. There's no smoke and mirrors. There's no pedestal. The life I live in the office is the life I live outside of the office. The people we take care of are like my family. So connect with your people, however you need to connect with them. We have an awesome not new anymore. She's been with us over a year now. CA, she has an amazing story. Started as a patient, hired as a CA. And I wanted to get into like making educational, promotional chiropractic stuff. She's like, oh, Canva? I love making things in Canva. So now once a week, at least we put she made something on Canva in the office and we put it out on social media. And I'm in the process of actively recruiting people to like our social media so they can see it and share it with other people. But the feedback and positive has been, and response has been positive and amazing. So there's so many things we can be doing. When we're adjusting people, locking in, every person, power's on, you're better. Dr. Sid taught us in the procedures manual, you're better. When I make that adjustment, you are better. Life is flowing through your brainstem to every single cell in your body without interference. You're thriving, not surviving. And I'm not cocky about many things in my life, but I'm a freaking good adjuster. I know how to clear subluxation, and I know how to get people clear, and I know how to connect them back to their source. And I know how to tell them what just happened. The same guy today, now it's making sense. I told him, if you have now I know my lungs have been hurting. After one adjustment, my lungs don't hurt anymore. I've been to all these lung specialists. I told him I could have a TV, whatever these new TVs are, these $5,000 plasma 4K. I don't know. I have regular TVs in my house, but you know what I'm saying. I have the most expensive TV in the world. I could take it to all the TV specialists to try to get it to work. But if it's not plugged in the wall, it's useless. We could put all the good things in our body. We could do all these great things to take care of it. But if our nervous system is not connected, if it's not plugged into the source, it's useless. So just tell the story. Get confident in your adjustment. Tell the story. Serve people. And go home and give yourself a reality check. Am I happy? Am I living life for me and my purpose and the people that are most important to me? Or am I living it to appease a coach or a highlight reel or a social media, whatever, validation? Live for you. That's what DE teaches us. Shed the husks and live for you. Do you love going in your office? Or you're like, oh, crap, I don't really want to go in today. Or, oh, I know I'm going to be slow today. Let's start doing things to change it. Send out Christmas cards. If you don't want to send out Christmas cards, handwrite a letter to people and just let them know you love them. People who haven't been in a while, let them know you're thinking about them. People who don't live here that you know will not come in because they live far away, send them one. Plant the seeds and watch how much the universe provides you in return. We're strictly referrals, and referrals build practices. I shouldn't say strictly referrals, but we get a lot of referrals, and that's the majority of our new patients. So serve people. If you're struggling, reach out to someone. We're on the Purple Team. Purple Team members, feel free to shoot me a message. I got a tribe of people that I talk to every single day from DE, from showing up over and over and over again, and we've bonded as a very tight group of friends. So most of our stuff is lighthearted, joking around, just making each other laugh. But when one of us is going through something in practice or life, that's the first place we go. So find that tribe for you. And that's what the Purple Team is meant to be. That's what these breakout groups are meant to be. You don't have to go to 1 million DEs to have forged that relationship. We've given it to you. You're in a team now, but it's on you to reach out and ask questions. It's on you to get out of your comfort zone and say, hey, person on the Purple Team, hey, Tim, hey, Austin, hey, Ryan, hey, Justin, hey, Nick, hey, Andy, hey, whoever, hey, Brian, I'm struggling with this. This is what I got going on. And maybe one of us has answers. Maybe when we say things out loud that we're going through, that's what I find with my patients the most. When they say something out loud, they answer their own questions. They just need someone to listen. So when our patients are talking to us too, don't feel like we got to shove information down their throat. Sometimes we just got to listen and say, you answered, you just told me what you needed to hear. I don't need to tell you anything. You said it out loud. Let's make some actions and act on it. Let's get you clear so your body is prepared to make a change. Not a jacuzzi moment, but forever. So send out Christmas cards, find your tribe, do things that make you laugh. Tomorrow night I have I'm 41 years old. I have my over 30 soccer final outdoors in 30-degree weather, and I can't freaking wait for that. I can't wait. That has nothing to do with chiropractic, and I can't freaking wait to go play soccer. And I have an awesome wife who supports me, who will take the 2 kids one night a week while I go play soccer. And of course, when she needs to do something, it's not like I take this, I take that. We're a team. We support each other. You got to do the things you love, and you can't resent people for doing things that they love. So find the things you love, get clear on your practice, get right with yourself, send out some Christmas cards, tell people you love them, give freaking awesome adjustments, tell them the story, tell them their power's on, and be awesome. I love you guys. I will see you in January in Clearwater with my family, and I cannot wait to be there. I missed you at the 60th. That was not an easy one to stay home from, but I have a beautiful baby girl to show for it. So that's way better. I love you guys. Thank you.